Hello everybody and welcome back to Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Robert Rambles here and thanks for joining me today. In the last episode we lost a couple of our core members, some of our minions who had leveled up a little bit. But we have, I think, enough fighters now to move forward. They're not at the level I would like some of them to be. I did go ahead and make another skeleton. And the next thing we're going to do is jump right into a battle. I've been thinking a lot about the game because I've been enjoying myself quite a bit. And I know that we need to pay a little more attention to our buffs and debuffs and what enemies are strong against and weak against. Getting right into it. And I also realize... Oh, nice crit. Let's let them take their turns. I also realize we need to focus a lot more on each enemy if we want to go physical or if we want to go stress damage, and make sure we're not splitting it up too much. Let's check these guys out. Let's see, while Doomsayer's alive, his allies receive a 100% chance to escape and a 40% chance to go insane. Okay. We might want to not kill this guy right away. Oh, a negative 40% chance. Okay. So they can't escape. Alright, maybe we do focus this guy. He's got quite a bit of barriers put up around himself. We'll have to break through those. We've got the swordsman, which I believe this is the first time we've seen this unit. And they've got 95 health to start, and they can do up to 18 damage. And then this taskmaster. So when he dies, his allies recover sanity. We want to leave him around. I think we're going to take out the Doomsayer, take out the soldiers. They have 10% accuracy and plus 50% critical damage for 3 turns each time they miss. Okay. So let's start going for this guy. Again, we're going to have to break through. I'd say we're probably going to focus on physical with him. What do we want to do with her? Let's just go ahead and activate that. Just to get some passive stress damage whenever they move. This isn't an ideal party for dealing physical damage, is the only thing. For that, we might have wanted to bring another skeleton in instead of the wraith. That ate through one of his wards. And that ate through the second one, so maybe now we'll be able to work down his stress. Let's see if that proves to be true.
Distinguish hope.
Okay. Good, good. We're just gonna have to get some physical damage down on one of the swordsmen. We can break through their block with that second attack. We can deal some damage. Okay, that was fortuitous for us. What do we want to do now? I love a heal, actually. Yikes. Yikes. All the traps. Lot of trap damage when we start moving like that. We should have done this right away. I don't know if he's going to live long enough for it to matter. Can't hit him with that. Alright, I think he's insane now, so maybe he'll do some crazy stupid stuff and hurt his own people, is what we can hope for there. Let's
Extinguish hope.
bring him down further with some mana spent here. Oh, what a miss. It's unfortunate that we're not going to be able to hit the guy in the back with anything. We can buff his evasion. Shoot. We're going to lose that Wraith. If we're lucky, that's all we'll lose.
Extinguish hope.
How did he have a ward against that? Did he just build up resistance to it or something? Not ideal. Alright, he's at 0 now. Oh, jeez. We're just taking a beating, though.
Perish.
Almost got him. At least he missed his counterattack. Alright.
Never
Got rid of the
gets
Doomsayer.
old.
Got rid of the Doomsayer. That's a big bonus right now. Let's get rid of this guy.
Voided its bowels just as it died.
Lovely. Really, not a lot I can do here. I can give him some evasion. Hope to keep him alive. Wants to escape. I would be good with that if he truly wanted to escape.
Impale this wretch.
Alright. Let's see. Let's drop their attack down. Oh, he needs a heal. Let's give him that. There we go. At least we won't lose him. Again, his attacks aren't doing too much for me right now. He's not in a good position, and we can't move him. Let's just continue to give the evasion buff to the frontline units. Perfect. We might come out of this without losing anybody, as bad as it started.
Impale this wretch.
There we go. Victory. It wasn't pretty,
Mop up the gore. Might hate to see plants using
but I'm
it
happy
as
with it.
fertilizer.
Got a lot of parts, I think. Alright. So, things going on in the graveyard. We had somebody who should be healed to full. Yep. So she's back. Which is good. We're gonna have to make a swap here. We could make a swap here. And then this guy actually has to go in here. I don't like that setup at all. We're gonna have to make another Bride of Iratus if we can. I hope we can. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, let's do that.
A design from my younger years.
And then we don't have any brains, unfortunately. They seem that they are quite rare, so no boosting anybody right now. Thinking about the future, We need to get some minions leveled up because that's how we're going to... Oh, for him we have to get a minion to level 5, we get the mummy. Slay 75 enemies, we get a lich. Defeat any 2 bosses. Okay, so these each have their unique unlocks. Trigger insanity in 100 enemies. Vampire. Turn 5 enemies into vampires. How do we do that? Because I want that. I want all of these. Use 1200 wraiths. Use 1200 wrath on ultimate abilities? I'm not sure what that means. Use 1200 wrath, our resource, on ultimates. Okay, that we'll hit that eventually, I think. Okay, awesome. Well, that's how we unlock different units. By different achievements, basically. Alright, enough of that. We don't have any talents to spend. We don't have anybody to level up. Let's take a look back at the map. Ancient coffin filled with items. We could definitely use that. What do we want?
I'll take it as tribute.
Oh, we clicked on it and that's what we got. What was it? Where were our items and equipment? Artifacts. I don't know what that thing was. It might have just been an item. Okay. Alright, are we ready to jump into another battle? I guess so. I don't really see what else we could do to be better prepared. Looking at this, we have a good mix of physical and stress damage, so let's go ahead and see what this battle offers us, shall we? Alright, we know we probably have some high damage here. 14 to 16 for the elite guard. First elite guard we've seen. So these are our heavy hitters for physical damage. The Doomsayer and the Mad Mage, I mean, all these guys are pretty high priority. He is just heavily armored up. Alright, but it's going to be hard to deal any stress damage and make anybody go insane with him alive. What do we want to target him with? He's probably physically weak. Okay.
Have a warm end, my friend.
Maybe one of his wards at least. That should be the second ward down. Really want to get that going. Let's put her in this stance for now. That might not be bad. That guy was really weak to stress, but he probably won't go insane unless we get rid of this guy. Maybe we should have went physical on him though. Yikes. That was not good. He went insane. She keeps taking it. He has this retaliatory stance he's in. Offensive stance whenever they move. Be great if we could break that. Interrupt stances. Let's get him out of that. Let's see what kind of physical damage this guy takes. A crap ton. Alright. Should have figured that. Again, get him out of that stance. move him back up front.
Kill, my darling.
Nice crit.
Kill.
Nice crit. Let's do it. Eek. I don't like it. We can't reach him in the back with anything on this guy. We could heal him up, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Very nice. Very nice. Why is this guy still alive? Does he have like 1 vigor? Yeah, he literally has 1 vigor. That's pretty amazing. This guy's in a stance. We're gonna have to take care of that. We're just gonna go ahead,
Impale this
finish that
wretch.
guy off. Alright. This guy is basically insane. So... maybe we can get lucky and just get rid of him by insta-death. Otherwise, for the rest of these people, maybe stress is the way to go. Let's see. Well, that was nice. He went insane. We might be able to have the skeleton break. Nope. We can't break his stance. He is too far back there. We could activate this stance to make sure he takes the damage, but let's just go ahead and maybe we do this. Nice, nice. Excellent.
Mistake.
Alright, this battle's going okay.
Your last.
Going okay. We'll keep working on their stress. I think might be the way to go. I like just keeping them debuffed and making sure their attacks don't hit for the full amount, especially when they're going to crit like that. Let's see if we can get him to die. Not quite. It's quite resilient. But at this point, you know, they're losing initiative, they're losing damage dealt, their damage received is increased. We could probably just start laying into them with physical attacks, but we could just do that, and it's fine. It probably takes less actions to kill them with stress when you're focusing on stress than it would be to switch over to vigor damage. So, let's keep at it. It makes them very ineffective too, like what turns they do get, they're just not very effective when they're insane, obviously. Well, we can't do much with him besides physically attack, so that's okay. But see, it just doesn't do a lot, so just keep doing this. And eventually he'll go down. There we go. Only a matter of time. Excellent.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic.
Got some nobleman's garb and a book of ancient wisdom. Those look like items we can equip Iratus with. And some blue flesh. Getting some higher level items now. Alright, and he's fully healed. Who do we have that's incredibly low on health? We could probably throw one of these skeletons in there. I'm not sure who we're going to take out next. Maybe we let her get a couple of hit points back. I could just make another skeleton. I could do that. They do seem quite versatile now that we've been using them quite a bit. Let's see what we can do. And then of course there's the idea of using zombies. But I just like the skeleton a lot more. I just haven't been using zombies. They have quite a bit of health.
No brain, but all firepower.
Might not be bad. I don't know if it's a replacement for the skeleton. I don't really think that it is.
More bones for the dogs of war.
But we'll see. We can give him this. He gets a ward. So that's good. And then I think that's all we had. We do have a couple different artifacts. Iratus gains an additional 300 experience after victory.
It embellishes my undead features.
20% more parts after a battle if 4 minions were at least level 3 or better. That will be useful in the future when we have our people like higher level. So yeah, sure. Great. Right now we just have a 10% chance of finding a consumable after battle. Okay, well what's next on the map here? Oh, a boss encounter. Well, with that in mind, this seems like a great place to take a little bit of a break. And when we come back, I'm a little trepidatious taking on a boss with our current group. I'll have to think about what we want to bring. A lot of these guys are low level. I might have to do something like this. I'd really love to take her, but she's just too low on health. And maybe I should just make another bride who's going to be at full health, because, you know, they'll both be level 1 no matter what. But it's going to be the difference between having full health and not full health.
Oh, honey, you are so wonderfully rotten.
Maybe something like this. Maybe something like this. And then if we die, we have enough troops to go back in with something like that, perhaps? Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're still having a good time with this one. I definitely am. Having a really good time with it. Thinking about it a lot when I'm not playing it. Trying to come up with new strategies and ways to use our characters to their maximum. So if you guys have any tips or spot anything that I am callously overlooking, please let me know. Beyond that, yeah, we'll see you again real soon. Thanks for the support. Take care. Bye now.